Duffield, did you send Scott Rusco the photo of me with all my league winners medals? Well, get on that. Hello? Oh, Chris Venables, how are you, my friend? Oh, the new youth intake is here. So, any future stars? Ugh. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to Season 8, Episode 12 of The Impossible Dream with Bala Town. And today we're playing Cefn Druids in the league during an international break. So it is a real mismatch of players, let me tell you, in that one. And then we have got the New Saints in the Welsh Cup semi-final. And hopefully we're not going to have a repeat of the League Cup where we, of course, choked, lost to them, and then ended up missing out on a trophy. But as you've just seen, we do have our new youth intake. And it's a little disappointing. Now, we've got a couple of guys here that could potentially become 3-star players. Now, as a reminder, for example, Damien Allmark is a 3-star player. Riemann Miles is a 3-star player. So a 3-star player is not bad, but it's not fantastic either. Ewan Burgess, a goalkeeper. We're actually going to be seeing him today because he's the only goalkeeper at the club that's not on international duty. So we're going to get a nice early look at him. And he may even break a record for youngest ever player. And we have no choice about that because he has to play. Other guys, 3 stars, potentially is Lewis James, a right winger. I don't see it. He can't dribble or cross. He's not particularly quick. Other than that, he's a right winger. We've got a defender here in Barry Moore. Again, we don't really lack in central defenders, and I'm not completely convinced that he's good enough. And the other guy is Johnny Lowe, and he looks as though he might be someone that can maybe threaten the first team, but even then, I mean, what we don't have here are guys that are going to take us to the next level in Europe. So, and I think John Richards might have been one of the new guys as well. But again, he's not going to come in and replace any of our current right backs. And we need to replace our current right back. So that's kind of where we're at. It's all a little bit disappointing, unfortunately, but it is what it is. If we go and have a quick look at the medical centre, we do have an injury. It's almost a season ender for Matteo Martin, unfortunately. I know you don't see the best of him on YouTube, but he has been playing really, really well. So it's a fractured cheekbone, 2 to 3 weeks he's out for. 2 to 3 weeks is going to take us very, very close to the end of the season. So that's obviously a big disappointment. And the other bit of news is Ryan Sears. We have extended his... we did trigger his contract extension. Where is he here? Sears. Anyway, take my word for it. We've extended his contract for another year. There he is, all the way down the bottom here. So he will be here for next year on the same money. Worst case scenario, he's a decent backup. And I think I prefer him to Jay Jenkins, simply because... Now I've got to try and find Jay Jenkins. Jay Jenkins isn't as good technically. Mentally, he's maybe slightly better. Physically, they're about neck and neck. But he just doesn't have the technical ability. So we're going to go with Sears over Jenkins and then try and find somebody else to bring in and hopefully make a good first choice decision there. Now we do have a few games to catch you up on since last episode. The first one is Haversford Town West, or whatever it's called. Haversford West in the Welsh Cup quarterfinals. Well, I think you know what the result is. We got the perfect start when Dixon played in Allmark after 25 seconds. Ewan Dixon pounced on a rebound to double our lead. And Callum Connelly crossed for Allmark to get our third before half-time. Matteo Martin finished an O'Halloran knockdown for our fourth, before Dixon rounded off the scoring with his second. So there we go. We were just too good for them. I mean, you kind of expect that. Allmark with a double, Dixon with a double, Matteo Martin with a goal as well. I did put out a very strong team. Again, I'm not taking any chances in the cup games, and you can see that 40 shots we had. It was an absolute, just a demolition. The next game was a derby against Bangor City back in the league. Ryan Murphy got the only goal from the spot. This was a fantastic display of how not to score a goal. We missed so many chances. I ended up subbing Damien Allmark off. We went with wing-backs and 2 up top in this one just to try and change it up a little bit. And it went horribly wrong. At least we did get the goal. We got the win. But honestly, the misses in this game were just... they were enough to make you want to cry. Final game to catch you up on was against Carnarvon in the league. We took the lead thanks to an acrobatic Allmark finish. Sean Davies wriggled free to double our advantage, before Callum Connelly found Allmark to round off the scoring. So So this was more like it, a good performance, particularly in the first half. Allmark with a double, and Sean Davies with a nice one there as well. You can see we absolutely played them off the park, got all their goals in sort of a 10-minute spell there, and then took the rest of the afternoon off, but we dominated the game, so that was good to see. Now, a few other things to catch you up on here, actually. If we just quickly go back to the youth team, we will see that they have unfortunately been knocked out of the Youth Champions League by Schalke. They went away from home and they just couldn't quite get the job done. So yeah, a little bit of a shame, but they fall in the second knockout round, which is still a good effort for our boys. You've got to be, let's be honest. And the other thing to catch you up on is the goal scoring records by way of single season for Damien Allmark. He has already broken his previous record for goals in a season was 30. If you have a look here, he has 34 goals in all competitions this year. If you can see that down there. And if we go to here, you can see, so he has 26 in the league this season. His record is 27, so he's 2 goals away from breaking, he's already broken one of his records. He's 2 goals away from breaking his league record as well, and he just continues to go from strength to strength. He's having an amazing, amazing few seasons here with us. All right, let's have a look at what we're doing here. We've got Cefn Druids in the league, first of all, as I said, during an international break. So as you'd expect, we are the favourites for this one. We're in excellent form. Cefn Druids are not. And let's have a look here. They are a David Diora coach team. David Diora, we can see him there. He's a decent enough manager for this level. They're a cautious, direct playing style. We're expecting them to come out something along these lines. You can see they did get a point off the New Saints in the previous game. We can see their ins and outs there, passing network and key passes. If you do have a quick look at the league table, just as an update, I didn't do that, did I? We're absolutely flying. We've still only dropped 1 point or 1 draw this season. That was our very first game of the season. So we are on track to break win records and point scoring records if we can keep winning. But just kind of, I'm not too concerned about the league, to be honest, right now. But this is the team we're sending out. And as I said, it's very much a sort of put together team during an international break. Look at all the players that we have missing or injured. So we don't really have that many players that are available that aren't on the bench. So that gives you a rough idea of where we're at here. So it's Burgess making his debut as the goalkeeper. He's been at the club for about a week, so hopefully he'll put in a performance for us. The back four doesn't look too bad. Burke, O'Halloran, Swifty, and Sears. We can work with that. Owen and Murphy in midfield. Ap Gareth down the right. Dixon and Davies. Allmark up top. To be honest, it's not a bad team at all. Obviously, this means Allmark didn't get called back into the Wales squad, which is outrageous given his goal-scoring form. But hopefully, he's got a point to prove. So they've come out in a 4-4-2. Callum Watts, who of course was with us for a while, he is in the opposition lineup. I don't recognise any other names there. Anybody on the bench? Doesn't look like it. There's surprisingly few of our former players that are sort of still in the Welsh League. A lot of them seem to go back to England. Gomez says we should tell the team to pick up where they left off. So that's fine. Let's do that. Some calm, we have faith. And yeah, let's hope it is a good performance. And the young goalkeeper at least holds his own here. As I said, I'm not sure if he is going to break the record for the youngest player in Bala Town history. I think Allmark currently holds that record. So it'd be a little bit of a shame if he does break it. But like I say, we didn't have a choice. We don't have any other goalkeepers at the club. I didn't postpone the game because I didn't see a point in postponing it. So yeah, I didn't realise every one of our goalkeepers. We have 5 goalkeepers in the first team squad. I didn't realise they were, or might even be 6 now with the new guy. I didn't realise that they were all going to get called up to youth international duty. But anyway, that is what it is. Ap Gareth does well to keep possession there. Murphy unleashes a stunning goal. Ryan Murphy, a 6th goal of the season. That's the way to get the things underway, isn't it? A really, really good strike from Ryan Murphy. And well, there we go. Ap Gareth did well to keep possession there. Ryan Sears, ball in for Murphy. He's got a little bit of time, a little bit of space. And better goalkeeper may have got to that, but it's too good for this goalkeeper. And that is 1-0 to Bala Town. I should say, too, we are going to have the vote on Viewers Player of the Year after this game before the semi-final. So we've got our nominees. And we'll have that. I said I'll do that vote for you after this game. Here we go with Sean Davies getting forward. Good ball in there for Damien Allmark. And Damien Allmark gets a 35th goal of the season. He is just taunting opposition defenders at this point. He equals his own league goal scoring record. And is he going to break it this very day? He's just unplayable right now. He is just, look at this, it's just placed. It's never looked like missing. It's just brilliant from Damien Allmark. 35 goals this season, 27 of them in the league, and he is just a class above. Yeah, I mean, it kind of is what it is at this point, isn't it? We've got a set piece to defend here. Callum Watts to knock it in. That's, oh, not the best defence, and a horrible miss. Was it a miss? It was a miss. That is quite something. We'll give him some praise. See if we can kick him on a level here. We might look to give some game time to a few of the youngsters on the bench. Dan Owens is somebody on the right that I might give some game time to. Maurice as well. I'm actually contemplating whether we keep Adam Maurice for next season, because Davies is doing the job for us in the league. What do you want to say? Don't get complacent. We'll just say it calmly. Yeah, and I just wonder if Maurice is not... If we could get a transfer fee for him that is sort of worth it. If we could better use the financial resources, I guess, the 1.6 grand a week he's on. You maybe use that elsewhere. That is... Has Sean Davies... It was off the bar. I thought Sean Davies had cleared it off our own goal line then. But he was offside in any case. But hit the bar. Burke now with a corner. Knocks it in. Decent. It's back post. It is in by Damien Allmark. And he does break his own league goal scoring record. A 36th goal of the season. 28 of them now in the league. And he is, as I keep saying, just different class in this league. That's a stunning header, isn't it? Over the goalkeeper, under the bar. That is class personified. Right, that one. Personified. Another chance here. Burke over another free kick. And we will never get to know what happens. But one thing we can be sure is that it wasn't a goal. Are we going to do anything else this game? Or are we going to get our usual 3-0? Swifty can't quite win the ball. Allmark has it. Turn and shoot, mate. You can score from anywhere. And he's lost possession there. That's unlike him. Are we going to get done on the break? They've got a lot of men getting forward. We are getting back very, very slowly. Eventually we get there. And we've done well there to hold it up. Ball comes in and a decent save by the youngster. Well done, Burgess, mate. That wasn't easy. He's looking apprehensive. Can he get a clean sheet on the boo? That would be nice, wouldn't it? Are we going to get to that? No. We seem to have be a little bit lazy. What's we're looking for? Like defending our own set pieces when we when we sort of lose the first ball there. But it's okay. Ball comes in. Can we win that? Oh, it's over the bar. I'm sensing a concentrate might be in order here. We just look as though we're dropping off a little bit. That's disappointing. Murphy's injured himself again, and hopefully it's not too serious. But he does have a bit of a history of some serious injuries of late. We'll bring on the professor. See what he can do. He's someone that I sort of showed you I think it was last episode. We renewed his contract, but I'm not convinced he's going to quite make it with us. Ball over the top there for Allmark. Is this his hat-trick? Damien Allmark! No, the goalkeeper makes a decent save. He's still got, over 20-odd minutes to get the hat-trick, so plenty of time. If he can, I mean, I'm sure he'll get another chance. And there we go. We're looking a little bit complacent, which isn't great. Another highlight here. Davies has it. Crosses it in there for Dixon. Dixon to Allmark. Allmark! Oh, the goalkeeper's made a stunning save there. I don't know. He should have had a chance to make a save, but it was a good one nonetheless. That is, the goalkeeper was going walkabout there, but his defenders have bailed him out. And that will do it for the highlight. We'll give them some more praise when we can. We'll wait till after this highlight and see what happens. Ball forward. Swifty wins it down to the professor. Up there to Ap Gareth. Haven't seen much of Ap Gareth. He usually scores when he plays. He hasn't done anything really. Kind of an assist to the assist for the first goal, but that's being generous to him. Here we go with Davies getting forward. Can he pull it back? Allmark's there. Allmark, he does get his hat-trick. It's 37 goals this season now. 29 in the league. He's going to run out. He needs, what, 40, I think 47 or something, isn't it? Is the league record goals in a season. So he's not going to get it this season. But he's got to be a chance. If we put him on penalties, if he plays every game, he's got to be a chance. He goes at more than a goal a game. Now, of course, there's less games now, isn't there, than there used to be back in the day when that record, I think, because there used to be, was it a 36-game season, I think, or someone, you guys will know in the comments better than I do, but it used to be a longer league season than it is now. Dixon goes, I'm not quite sure what he was trying to do there, but he's done well to pick up the second ball, and Ewan Dixon. That would have been a stunner. Murphy's was okay. That would have been out of your seats and applaud people. But there we go. It's 4-0. We're coming into stoppage time, and it's been a display from Bala Town, as it tends to be. And we are in stoppage time away from our youngster getting a clean sheet on the boo. He hasn't had much to do, granted, but nonetheless, that'd be a nice little confidence boost for him. As I said, a 3-star player is Rima Miles, so he could still... Olmark gets 4 and ties a club record for goals in a game. 38 goals this season. Now, I've lost count. Is that 30 in the league or is that 31? I've lost count. But there we go. Damien Olmark has 4. That is a stunning performance. We have witnessed a little bit of history here today, and he's beaten his own goals in the season record by 8 already, and there's still games to play here. It doesn't matter if it was offside because it was given anyway. And there we go, 5-0 against Cefn Druids during an international break. Murphy with the opener, and then a Damien Olmark display of finishing. What a performance that was. But boys, do not get complacent. So a goal glut for Bala Town in the Premier League. Murphy's injury is 3 weeks, which is getting towards season ending. We can deal with it because we have Dudzinski, we have McVeigh who can play that same position as him, so it's not the worst thing. There we go. Burgess keeps a clean sheet on the boot. Damien Olmark is just... I mean, he's getting to the stage where he's a god amongst men, isn't he? 7 shots on target, 70% of his shots on target, which is... I mean, that's pretty good, isn't it? Anyway, guys, wait right there. We have the new Saints up next. Hopefully, we're going to make a cup final and not choke again. Okay, welcome back. Now, it is time for the Viewers Player of the Season for the votes. Now, we have 3 nominees, so thank you, everybody, for your nominations. And I'm really, really proud to say all 3 of the nominees are Youth Academy products. So we've nailed the fans' favourites, haven't we? They've all come through the Academy. So in alphabetical order, the first nominee is Damien Olmark. We've just seen what he can do. This season, he has 38 goals. He has 5 assists. He has an average match rating of 8.22. But perhaps crucially, hasn't really played in Europe this season, so he hasn't had really the tough games. So maybe that's influenced his average rating. Second nominee is Callum Connelly. He's been incredible this year, hasn't he? 18 goals, 18 assists, and an average match rating of 8.02. And the third nominee is club captain Ewan Dixon. This season he has 14 goals, he has 9 assists, and he has an average match rating of 7.62. There's a little eye at the top of the screen up there. Make sure you click on that. Vote for who you want to be the Viewers Player of the Year this season, and we'll announce the winner next episode at our end of season awards. Okay, now before we get to this game against the New Saints, we do have a new signing for next season to announce. We have signed Nihat Gul, I think you pronounce it, on a free transfer for next season. Now, we've had to pay $1,400 a week for him. That's because he should get a work permit with that. I've confirmed it without him getting a work permit, which was silly in hindsight, but he's on a free transfer. I'm thinking worst case scenario, we'll be able to loan him out and hopefully or sell him. He's a promising midfielder. You know, he's 18, which is, this is sort of the age group we need to sign players because their wage demands are lower. And like I say, worst case scenario here, I'm hoping we sell him for a profit, but I'm also hopeful that we get a nice little sort of passing midfielder out of it. Deep line playmaker, central midfielder, he can play as an advanced playmaker. Hopefully he'll just be another sort of step up in quality. He's not too bad defensively either. He's got tackling and positioning of 9. Physically, he's not fantastic, but hopefully that'll come with a little bit of time. He'll become adequate in that. And yeah, good first touch, good vision, good technique. I'm hopeful we've got a good little midfielder here for us. You can see the scouts like him as well, 75. So, yeah, hopefully he'll turn out to be a good signing for us. But right now we have to, of course, worry about what's happening up here. That we have an unread thing. Oh yeah, because we're going for a work permit. We have to worry about this semi-final, and hopefully we're not going to choke against the New Saints again. We are the favourites for this one. We can see we've got a record of 18 wins, 10 draws, and 11 defeats. We're up against the Rusco Bus Park. I don't know why we keep bothering trying to show this, but you know, in case you've forgotten, we can see Scott Rusco there, a balanced standard style of play. The Bus Park, they come down the wings at us. They'll sit back, they'll frustrate us, and if we don't take our chances, they'll probably punish us. And this is the team that we're sending out. We are going full strength, more or less. I think this is probably our best team right now. A couple of injuries to update you on. Jay Jenkins has a sports hernia, 5-6 weeks. That's pretty much him gone for the year. Gosney's back from injury, but not really fit for this one. and we know that Murphy and Martin are out as well. So that's where we are in terms of injuries. But it's TNS that goes in goal for this one, our new goalkeeper. Reminder of him if you haven't, if you missed yesterday's episode, £1 million worth of goalkeeper right there. And you can see already developing quite nicely. We've got Burke, O'Halloran. O'Halloran again is coming along nicely, looking good for next season, hopefully, with KDH and Sears as the back four. York and Dudzinski go in midfield. It's Connelly, Dixon, and Davies down the left. It's Allmark up top. Oh, let's go. So everybody's lining up as expected. And, well, let's hope we carry on from Cefn Druids. Go out there, prove a point. I'm going to say today, just go out there, relax, play your natural game, boys. The result will come. Some calm, we have faith. No pressure on you, boys. You're better than them. Go and show it. And here we go. We do not want to lose again to the New Saints and give them another trophy and sort of take one out of our cabinet, because we want to be beating them at every opportunity. Because I don't know about you guys, but I really dislike them. Again, it's been a slow opening 10 minutes to the game because they're just parking the bus, aren't they? We need, we don't need a striker or a midfield general. We need a mechanic or a tow truck that can just move the bus out of the way. We've injured a couple of them, which is nice. If you can't beat them, break them. But hopefully, we'll break them and beat them. That would be the dream, wouldn't it? Let's try. Hey, demand more here. Can we get something going, boys? Come on. All right, let's try. Maybe exploiting the middle. Let's try that. See if we can get Dixon and Dudzinski involved a little bit more. Here we go. Davies with a cross. Allmark's there. Allmark towards goal, but it's easy for the goalkeeper. And that was surely not the highlight. Can he? No. For a second then I thought he was going to kick it into Davies' face. Come on, can we win that? Win that. Win that. No, we don't. And are we going to find ourselves going behind here? It's a D. Come on, Tanaskovic. Make yourself a hero, mate. Make yourself a hero. Oh, he does! Go on! That's what £1 million buys you, Rusko, you muppet. Go on! Excellent save. All right, now let's keep our heads here. And let's not make sure we don't go and concede from the corner now. But that could be... Oh, another good save by Tanaskovic. That could be a momentum swing, though. Come on, boys. Clear it. Mark your men. Oh, and the third time of asking. They've stuck it in the net anyway. Billy Sass Davies. Unfortunately, that's the guy that missed the penalty as well. And yet again, we're being done by the New Saints. Oh, they piss me off. I really don't like them. All right, come on, boys. Let's get back into this. Burke with a throw in there for York. Decent cross in, headed away. Dudzinski's there, in for Dixon. Dixon unleashes one. Bends it just past the post, unfortunately, though. And, no, opposition instructions. We'll wait till half-time, maybe. Again, we don't play well against the New Saints, and I do not, at this point, understand why that is. Let's try an aggressive. Show a bit of desire, lads. Come on. We've got O'Halloran on a booking. You need to watch your step for me. And what can we do here? Let's try passing it into space. Let's take it off, hit early crosses. We'll look for overlaps, and we'll go from there. What I don't understand is that how we can dominate the rest of the league. Other teams can take points off the New Saints, yet we really seem to struggle for some reason, and I don't understand why. I really don't. Here we go with Dixon. Dixon turns into a little bit of space out there for Callum Connelly. Oh, was it going to be anybody else? Callum Connelly, a 19th goal of the season. Dixon with the assist. If you haven't voted for Viewers Player of the Year yet, that might influence your decision. We'll tell them to concentrate, but it's a Callum Connelly special. Just after half-time as well. Obviously, my losing the temper at half-time has worked. Look at that. Just bending a fraction inside that post. And Connelly with a 19th goal draws us level. And we are still in this cup tie. Come on, boys. Davies isn't having a good game out there on the left. We do have Maurice on the bench. That might be something worth doing if Davies is not particularly performing on the big stage. So let's get him off. Allmark, again, against the New Saints is struggling. We do, again, have Jackman on the bench. But you can't take Allmark off at this point, can you? He's a goal-scoring freak. Again, we've dominated the game, and again, we find ourselves very much hanging in the balance here. Alright, so let's try Allmark as a pressing forward in this one. It's kind of a similar role in any case. Is there anything else we want to do? I don't think so at this point. I don't know if it goes straight to penalties or if we keep going into extra time here. Hopefully we're going to get a goal and not have to worry about it. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Jesus Christ. Alright, Tanis Kovic with a goal kick. Out there for KDH. Across for O'Halloran. They're trying to close us down. We go a little bit long, and Maurice picks up a loose ball. There it is there forward for Dixon now. Dixon out to Adam Maurice. Adam Maurice, can he pull it back? He goes himself, and what a strike from Adam Maurice. That wasn't a football, that was a rocket. Unbelievable strike from Adam Maurice. It's 2-1 in the 89th minute, and that was a rocket. How has he hit it that hard? Watch this. Goalkeeper, absolutely no chance. And it went past his near post. Let's go back to defensive. Let's close this thing down. And that is a very, very special strike from Adam Maurice. Off the bench. And he has, hopefully won us the tie here. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's see this out now. Let's see this out. Come on. Come on. There it is. We've done it. Have we done it? Blow it up, ref. There it is. We've beaten the New Saints. We've come from behind, and it was Connelly and Maurice with some very, very special strikes that have done it for us. Absolutely huge. We're going back to the final. Well done, boys. What a performance. So Bala Town win the Welsh Cup semi-final. We come from behind. Go away, Rusco, you muppet. And that is excellent, excellent stuff. Callum Connelly, you are an absolute star, my friend. And O'Halloran credits my losing of my temper at half-time, so well done to me. So that does it for today. Do we know who we're playing in the final yet? It is Bangor City in the final, a derby in the final, and that will be next episode. They've given us a lot of tough games this season. We've snuck past them a few times, but we really, really have struggled to put in a decent performance against them most of the time. But that's how we're going to wind up the episode, guys. If you haven't voted for your Player of the Year yet, make sure you go back and do that. And I'll see you next time for the Welsh Cup final against Bangor City. I'll round out the recap you on how the league season ends up. And then, of course, we'll have our end of season awards and our goal of the season competition as well. A lot to look forward to next time, guys. Until then, I've been Aussie. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care.